Welcome to the Psychic Hot Seat. This is Maureen Keefe with Intuition Matters Unveiled. IMU. So this is take two. Good thing I popped over to see if I was on the other broadcast. It was saying waiting. All right, this video is live now. Okay, and we're going to check Facebook and we're going to check. Oops, sorry, that was not. Okay, we're done. We know it's working. All right. Okay, making sure my sound is on. Okay, kids, sorry about that. No matter what, I can't seem to get this straight. Oh, well, I had a little break last week. Hi, Hearts Love Joe. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Anybody else joining us? I want to talk today about traps again. The trap I want to talk about has to do with why I missed last week. So this trap I want to talk about is called archons. Archons are parasitic entities that mess with our minds. They use our fears, our ego, our lower vibrational attitudes, desires, weaknesses, imbalances, and mess with us, mess with people in our lives, mess with our own minds. It's very similar to, what's it called? Morphic fields. And so I'm going to ask Carl to post the link for my blog on, oh, is it on? Yeah, it's Light Tools for Dark Times. So if Carl, if you would post the link for that blog, there's a little bit of information about using light viruses into the morphic fields that are those heavier, dense energies that are messing with our minds, trying to keep us off balance. So what I believe is happening is that we are, the light is prevailing, and yet shadow and darkness does not want us to know. We have Soul in the house. Hi there. Thanks for joining us. Let's all send Soul some love in Nigeria. This man is up against terrorism from herdsmen that are trying to reclaim the migratory lands that they use to herd their livestock, and the expansion of the city has encroached on their lands, and they've resorted to very extreme and violent measures to make a point and try to get land back. I'm not quite sure 100%, but it has traumatized the people in the areas that they want to reclaim. So they're kidnapping people and doing horrible things. So let's send love to my friend Soul, who is essentially in exile, attempting to be safe. So much love to him. I'm so happy you were able to pop in. I hope you get to join us, continue joining us. So talking about mind control and archons, last week I was really being dragged down by my empathic abilities, feeling other people's pain, other people's suffering, other people's anxiety, traumas. My own baggage was being amped up, like really crushing, not necessarily fear, but stress, really super crushing stress. Your emotions are caused by the thoughts you think. And so really, it's part of the matrix as a call to mastery. And by being conscious about what thoughts you're thinking and taking charge of your mind. And so, but right now I really feel like the morphic fields are being amplified, like the archons are, it's like the frenzy before the die-off. And so I just want to let you know it's not just you. There are all kinds of ways that energies are trying to drag us down, keep us off balance. But if we use good energetic hygiene keep our thoughts clear, in charge of our thoughts, do energy work when we feel like we have company, infringing energies, if you feel like you're being touched, if you feel odd sensations in your body, if you feel like you're coming down with something. When I feel like I'm coming down with something, I speak directly to whatever the energies are coming on board, and I say, you have no authority over my biology. I render you inert. And so I stay very healthy for the most part. I got sick in 2019 pre-sea flu, which I believe it was sea flu before it was that thing. And then this year at Christmas time again. So, but those are the only times I've been sick. So it works. It really does work. If you treat any infringing energies of sickness as an entity, you can take charge and claim your sovereign authority over that. And speaking of sovereign authority, I did want to give Kaia Ra a shout out because she is doing really exceptional work. She has written the book, The Sophia Code, a living transmission of the, is it Sophia Dragon Tribe? And it's about the divine feminine Christ. Gosh, I should be a little better at this. But anyway, she did a really great video about a year ago. And it's how your sovereignty surpasses the matrix. And so these are teachings of Hathor, and in her book, The Sophia Code. And in her book, The Sophia Code, she has each mentor, it's a mentorship with ascended masters. And each mentor has key codes that you read out loud, and that activates it within you. And then you start moving forward from this activated place. But the activation is to activate your crystalline genome, your crystalline chromosomes. Now, what that means is it's tapping into your innate abilities, and it overrides the matrix. So I can't speak highly enough about Kaia Ra and the work she's doing. She's come from a very tormented past, and she has evolved with such grace. She is really quite a presence and a strong, amazing light bringer for the planet, and a great leader of other women. Well, she also teaches men, but mostly women, in claiming their sovereign authority and bringing that forward in their own businesses. So Carl, I think, is going to post that, and along with the video. So let's see if it's showing up. He's got the Hathor teachings. So Carl, if you could also post oh, there it is. He's got both of them. He's so on it. He's also my troll slayer. So anybody watching who thinks you're going to camp on our show, you don't get to play here, and it's bad karma. Oh, beautiful earrings. I know. Thank you. Ducky from Kentucky sent me these for my birthday let's see, it was on August 12th. Already, oh my God, 11 days since my birthday. Like, it's almost September. I swear, since my birthday, fall has begun in my valley. It's just insane. And speaking of which, now's the time to book your private one-on-one retreat, ladies. We are really in unprecedented times, and I live in an extraordinarily sacred valley. I live overlooking an extraordinary sacred valley. And I've lived out here for 25 years, and I know all the cool spots to go to. And it is the most potent and powerful place. Come to the Rocky Mountains for your one-on-one retreat. And you can either do breakthroughs, you can do transformation, you can do goddess initiation, and we can get you where you want to go. if you're at a crossroads, if you're newly divorced or divorced and trying to figure out what the next chapter of your life is, or if you're an empty nester, or if you've recovered from a traumatic illness or had traumatic experiences or major losses, it's an exceptional time to get a one-on-one retreat. You have a minimum of 3 days with me. You can book as long as you want. You get 2 meals a day, option for the dinner a la carte. And I will focus on you for whatever it is that you need. So I use my intuitive abilities. I use all of my life experience. I use all of my trauma clearing abilities. We can zone right into the core wounds, clear them out so you never have to recycle them again. And we can fine tune your intuitive skills. We can teach you, I'll teach you anything. That'd be me and all my guides and guardians, and you and I working together with your guides and guardians, and we'll get you where you want to go. We will all work as a team and really crack your world open in wonderful ways. That's really the most accelerated, focused, one-on-one opportunity. Carl and I are working on creating some virtual offerings. Also, I'm trying to figure out how we would do group offerings here instead of just one-on-one. So an actual goddess initiation gathering. And we're working on creating a virtual offering for that as well. So lots of fun things up our sleeves that are in the works. Carl and I are also working on drops from the Fountain of Youth. And that's going to be daily text messages delivered to yourself that will have tips for euthanizing aging. So you're going to make your aging process youthful. We don't have to get old as we age, or we don't have to age as we get older. So I've been focused on this for a really long time. I've got tips and tricks and recommendations and suggestions, and they work. So that's an exciting prospect. If you're interested in being included in that, when we start promoting that, drop me an email at info@maureenkeefe.com, or pop over and go to maureenkeefe.com and pick up your empath survival tool, empath thriving tool. It's an opt-in on my website, and you'll get on my newsletter. You can also go to goddesswisdompodcast.com and get on that mailing list as well, because we will be moving forward on that too. We just have so much going on. Okay, I'm going to run through, see if I've missed anybody. I'm so happy to see Soul here. Sending him love. Sending Joe love. I'm sorry about last week. I thought about you as I was posting the cancellation. We have Healer's Phone Book in the house. Woo! Welcome, sister. Check her out. Check out her offering at the Healer's Phone Book on Facebook. Carl's helping me promote. Let's see. Beautiful looks. Beautiful on you too. Have a nice time. Thank you, Soul. Much love to you, my friend. He's like my son from a different mother. We've been friends for almost a decade. Okay. Love Sophia Code. Yeah. Superpower. Really. I worked with it when it first came out. I got the audible version of it, and then I didn't really work with it. And now I'm starting to watch Kaia Ra's videos again. So powerful. So I just want to encourage you to go check that out. The one that's really timely and helpful about, overriding the mind control, aside from activating your crystalline genome. It's also going direct and asking source direct out of the matrix, and asking source and your soul self to download all that you need to survive and as we establish the new earth by birthing the new earth through our choices, through our open-heartedness, through the work that we do to live a life of integrity, being, positive leadership, sobriety, really walking your talk. So blessings. Book a session now. Carl's got that going. We just recently started posting the retreats on the services page. And there is a pop-up on the homepage on the services page to book a discovery call. So we can talk about creating your divine experience on a one-on-one retreat in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. I'm telling you, right now is prime time. The valley is green. We've been getting rain. We have hawk babies coming through, and osprey and bald eagles and elk and yearling fawns and mule deer. Every now and then we get to see a fox and an array of birds. Birds are my thing. And it's a very magical place here, and I cannot encourage you enough to really take advantage of this opportunity. I'm the hostess with the mostest. You'll definitely leave pampered, renewed, refreshed. This will be a landmark experience in your life where it's like the best vacation you could have asked for. So, and a working vacation, because you're going to do the work and you're going to be really glad you did. Cool. Thank you, Carl, for all these posts. I really appreciate your help with this. He's just my godsend. Self-care miracle tool. Okay. So those are all the ways to get in on it. Let me go over to our private messenger. Nobody's asking questions in the chat, so ask questions in the chat or pop over to Intuition Matters Unveiled on Facebook and drop some messages in. So let's see. This is doing kind of weird. WTFB, man. There it goes. Just lost my feed there. Okay, so we'll do. Oh, I also wanted to tell you that this is sad. Lynn Andrews passed away this last week. Lynn Andrews, who wrote Medicine Woman in an incredible series. Okay, I don't know where this starts. All right. Okay, we answered that. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry about that. I did want to tell you about Lynn Andrews, the Power Deck. When I found she passed, I've wanted this for a really long time, and I have not, I've not splurged on that. And so when she passed, I bought the deck, and this is freshly cracked. It hasn't even been shuffled yet, but the artwork is just really extraordinary. That's probably like this one. It's like amazing artwork. Let's see who the artist is. Rob Schouten, Schouten. I had this deck and I gave it away. I don't know why I gave it away. But so I bought this for me. And then this is like a boardroom with an Aborigine in the midst. And it's just really surreal kind of art. Composite photos. Just really quite amazing. So I think Carl's going to pop a link in for this deck. Really goddessy. So this one's Ecstasy. Talks about, represents the West, the color black. buoyant state of joy. One of the finest ways to maintain a state of joyousness, to examine the dark side of your being. And so these are going to be super powerful cards for some lucky retreat person to, explore with me. And I just wanted you to lend some love through the veils. Our sister, blessings. She really was a massive influence on my life back in the day. All right. So we have somebody asking about Bali. Why am I called there? Is it part of my divine mission? I get a yes on that. It's also like I'm hearing it's part of your blood, like the ocean, something about Bali is like life force flowing through your veins, It's just something very important there. So who is waiting for me there? I'm going to just ask questions. Is it a romantic partner? Is it a teacher? There is a teacher there for you. Also, is there a tribe? There is also a tribe there for you. Tribe meaning this woman who's asking is incredibly, she's endured extraordinary things in her life, is better, for the work she did overcoming these things. She's a powerful, heart-centered, spiritual guide and leader, very skilled at her healing arts. And so I really feel like you're going to come into your own there. Like I feel you're going to meet pivotal people and have an opportunity there that you will not have anywhere else. I'm seeing you kind of like a talking circle, some spiritual gathering, some healing kind of gathering. I believe you're leading it. And so that's Bali calling. Fear of selling house and being homeless. Yeah, I can appreciate that. And so part of that too is archons. It's the morphic fields as well, that when you are, at all in fear, it's like a magnet asking for the whole party to show up to amplify any fears, concerns, worries, imbalances. And so keep your aura clear, keep out of fear, focusing on desired outcomes. And let me recheck on selling the house. Is it in her highest and greatest good to sell her home? That gets a yes. Is it in her highest and greatest good to buy land to come back to? That gets a no. Maybe at a later time in your life, but that's actually getting a no. And is it safe to sell and go? Gets a yes. Will I marry again? Gets a yes. And so you're saying you miss your soul family. I think you're going to find integral people from your soul family in Bali. So definitely figure out how to get there maybe regularly, and stay for as long as you can. All right, I'm going to pull a card. I'll try the abbreviated version from this deck. Like I said, it hasn't been shuffled. I'll just pull one. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Looks like Bali. And this card is nurturing. Yeah, and Bali itself is very nurturing and pampering, and I can see you leading and facilitating practices around that. Maybe even sacred sexuality. Ooh. Okay, only we can heal ourselves, sometimes with assistance, sometimes without. Our energy or chakra system corresponds to the energy flow from the earth. So that kind of feels like that veins, through your veins. If you listen and feel, Mother Earth will heal you as you heal her, with the nurturing force of timeless give and take. Prayer enables you to take power out of the mind and place it in the hands of the earth and sky deities. Okay. Nurture your dreams. All right, there's that. Good message. Oh, I also wanted to say too, for anybody tuning in, not asking questions that don't tune out. Like, these messages are just as much for you as anybody else listening. The universe is economical. If you were called to listen or tune in or watch, it's because there's a message here for you. There's something to learn. There's something to receive. Because I'm a catalyst, and the sound of my voice is a catalyst, and the things I talk about is a catalyst. So trust that you're here for a reason. All right. Let's just see. Okay. It seems like nobody like made up for lost ground, leaving questions. So let's just see. Okay, wait. All right. So what's this? There's a removed attachment. Okay. So she mentions a spiritual leader, and she said she's being attacked. She and the divine team are being attacked. I need your discernment. I feel good with this person and those who speak ill of her, not so much. Okay, and so basically there is a question about this person, and if this person is in alignment, yes, with the light, with divinity on Mark, yes, and the people that are trying to take her down are they have some mental health issues, honestly, and a little grandiosity, like they want the attention on them. They're trying to take the tribe from her. This person's imbalanced and a little bit dangerous. So that's what I would want you to know about that person. Also, this might have some information for you about Bali, that Bali is actually a Mother Ark Stargate location. Research that. I got that list. There are, I'll do the list. Mother Ark Stargate location. So 1D is Adair, Ireland. I apologize if I pronounce that wrong. 2D is Stonehenge, England. 3D is Seattle, Washington in the United States. It's interesting. Manhattan Island in the US is 4D. That's interesting, isn't it? Like 4D has to do with astral entities, astral travel, astral planes. 5D is Bali in the South Pacific. And 5D, I have my Stellar J saying hi. 5D, we match now. We're all blue together, me and my Stellar J. 5D is unity thinking, unity, collaboration, union. It's where we're moving to from 3D to 5D. Uluru, Ayers Rock, Australia. I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing that. Is 6D. 7D is Phoenix, Arizona. 8D is the Atlantic Ocean southwest of Bermuda. 9D is Antarctica. 10D is Baghdad, Iraq. 11D is Newgrange, Ireland. And 12D is Cornwall, UK. Wow, I wonder how far our buddy Nikki is from Cornwall. Okay, so there's that. Doesn't look like we have any other questions in the back room. Okay. Yeah, let's just see. All right. Let's just see. Okay, yeah, no newbies. Let's go look and see what we got going on the chat. Okay, my little sister, this is Joe. Oh, I'm missing questions. Let's find out. All right, let's see. Okay. Running these lives are a little more challenging than you would imagine. Okay, thank you, Maureen. Happy to see you back. Wondering if my twin flame is doing okay. His feelings and thoughts towards me. Let's find out. So I'm trying to tune into Jackson. I'm trying to feel I'm feeling like a neutrality, like a numbness, like doesn't have emotions, or is he shut down? Is he unplugged? Is he sleeping? He could be sleeping. There's a neutrality going on. Is he doing okay? Yes. Is he doing better than okay? No. Does he think about you? He does. Are they positive thoughts? They are. Is he still trying to get himself to call you? That gets a yes. Or reach out to you in some way. That does get a yes. God, you guys, when is this going to happen? Is he going to reach out? Yes, in days, weeks, months. Now, see, you can't trust time. Now it's back to months. 2 months. Time, I shouldn't even answer time questions. Even though you didn't ask, I was tuning in. I've been crying a lot lately and missing him. So tears are good. Tears are cleansing and purifying. Tears release stress. Tears release toxins. Tears release, the emotions that you're needing to release. So it's the chemistry of the emotions you're needing to release. So that's super powerful. Thank you for posting the power deck, Carl. All right, Healer's phone book. Should I continue in Enagic? That gets a yes. Will it bring me success and money? That gets a yes. Thinking what will support my travels. Sell house. Okay. Sell house, yes. Got money. Got money. I don't know what got money means. Or Enagic. So both sell house and Enagic get yeses for supporting your travels. And then will you generate an income while you're in Bali? That gets a yes. All right. And other travels. Is there something else she needs to be doing? No. I mean, whatever inspires you, whatever calls you forward is exactly what you should be doing. We're really entering that time of free falling into the arms of the goddess, free falling into the arms of God, free falling into the arms of the angels, trusting our guidance, trusting we're supported, trusting that we are the divine authority of our own reality. And the message I've been getting personally is that we really need to claim our regal nature, that we need to claim our power, not with like overpowering, not with power over, but also not taking crap from people, not tolerating bad behavior from people. So somehow I clicked on that and got you posted here. And then, so, claiming your sovereign authority over your mind, your body, your spirit, your emotions, your energy, but also claiming your sovereign authority to be guided, to have clarity for your highest mission, your highest purpose, your highest fulfillment, and your highest ideals and dreams. That's guidance, and that is definitely part of our mission here. So definitely tap into that. Required downloads, go direct to source, outside of the matrix, to your soul self as well, outside of the matrix, and ask for downloads of clarity, ask for downloads of whatever it is that you need to move forward. Ask for downloads of money. Maybe you will get a windfall, which may have been what you were asking. Got money. So I think that's guidance for all of us. So Joe, hope to see him soon, feeling him mostly at night before I go to bed. I'm getting also too that's when he's thinking of you. What our family background is. Family background in this life. Is that what you're asking? Is this life? Polynesian gets a yes. I tried Spaniard, Portuguese, Native American. Those are all no's. Spanish, so of Latino heritage gets a yes. There's some Latino. And so that would be Mexico versus Spain, Spanish, European. You can ask if you're this, or this, and then I can yes or no it. That'll be easier for me to give you answers. Do I wait for my mom to pass before I go away too far from her? How is she? I don't think, yeah, you don't wait. She's the she's the ever ready bunny. I think she's going to be here a while. Prayers worked. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, I would go. Sooner the better, sooner the better. Little sister is wondering if she will get married. Yes. So are you. So are your mom again. All right. Is there anything left for me to do in the Czech Republic? No. No. Anything more to do in the Czech Republic? No. You will come back though. And when you come back, will it be a good thing? Like it's yes. So my video is jagging. I'm not sure if it's keeping up with my mouth. All right. Oh, I look like a queen sister. I know, right? Regal. Stepping into my regal. Thanks, Ducky from Kentucky. What's so cool is I was actually looking online for necklaces, and one was very much like this. So what a gift. I just love my friends who can gift me stuff because they give the best gifts. Yes, thank you. Should I check on him? That gets a no, Joe. Not checking on him yet. Does she reach out to him? No. Can she like his Instagram, Facebook? No. Just kind of go under the radar for a little while. Does he feel heartbroken towards me? I don't feel heartbroken. I feel more stressed. Is he stressed? As my jaw does the stress thing. I don't know what that is. All right. I just noticed on past videos I'm doing a jaw thing. TMJ. I know what I'm doing is pushing on my lower teeth with my tongue as like this stress thing while I'm focused. Bad habit. It's moving my teeth. Okay. Yeah, he's, trying to overcome neuroses. So it's not so much heartbroken as it's stressed. Ooh, what is my connection to Isis? So my belief about Isis is that Isis was definitely a human, but that she was very tapped into a collective of souls. And I believe you were one of those. Oh, my hawk. Hello, my beauty. Hope it finds that squirrel out there. I have some demon squirrels I have their name or my hawk's name all over those squirrels. Come and get them. All right. Isis. So yeah, like I'm picturing that, and like you're part of that collective for healing. You should ask the Isis consciousness to download through you. That's what I'm getting. Your connection to Isis is, girlfriend. Do that. Let me know how it goes. Yes, this life. Okay, so are we Jewish? Oh, I think I answered that last week. I get a yes on Jewish. Yeah. Related to a very famous Jew. All right. Anything you can tune into for my daughter who is at a crossroads? I'm going to pull a card. I'm just kind of getting like blank. Okay, so the card I got was Fish in Trees. It talks about time. It refers to east and yellow. What is it about time that gives it such power? Oh, I didn't pull cards for you all. Let's go back to that. Unseen force akin to the wind changes all that exists back to dust. I'm just waiting for the message to jump out. Be aware of your physical cycles, when you get hungry, when you sleep, like, get really in your body and get present about your functioning on planet Earth. Chop wood, carry water, make your presence in the present moment. Your power depends on your balanced use and understanding of time. So either time management or stop wasting time, or, whatever time connection has for her. Is she supposed to travel to Bali? So if she travels to Bali with you, it's not like a big destiny for her like it is for you. But she'll have a good time. Wardrobe malfunctions here. Oh, I should talk about this when I get to the bottom of my questions. Okay. Okay, so the famous Jewish person, think cross. Is my twin flame living by himself? That gets a no. Does he want to study? Does she want to study and will come to Bali? Does she want to study? I get yes on study. I get she will go to Bali. It's not necessarily as pivotal for her as it is for you. Is it pivotal at all for her? No, it's more like a vacation. Is it in her highest good? It's really not in her highest good. Of course, is there something to be had if she stays behind? Yes. Is there someone she should stay with? No. She's needing to learn to make her own way. But feels she needs direction and expand gifts. Told she is a timekeeper. Well, there's that. Needs direction and to expand gifts. Yeah, but she needs to go within. She needs to be finding her own way. Spiritual healing are definitely yeses. Are they more traditional? No. Are they similar to you? Yes. Are they the same as yours? No. I'm hearing let her find her way. So the time more is about mastering time, becoming the timekeeper, learning about what that means. Will she have a mentor for this timekeeper stuff? No. Ask her, have her tune in and really ask her guides. That's my best guidance. So I pulled a time card for her. I pulled a card for you. And then Joe, let's pull a card for Joe. Joe gets strength. I think you got that before. The Buddha in the woods with the lotus, that's enlightenment. Person who upsets you most in your life is one of your best teachers. If that person can get inside your head, turn you around and confuse you, you still don't understand what you're doing. You need more strength. Learn by seeing that your life is a teaching, like the red lotus, healing its pain and inner solitude. Gain strength from entering your wounds and learning from them. The magician remembers the trail and takes a different one, even if it is more difficult. In this way, you create your own path and you build strength from it. So, keep telling you to book a session with me, girl. Mom gets magic. Stonehenge, nebula, moon. If you do not believe in magic, your life will not be magical. So the power of Stonehenge is part of the unknowable, and that which you cannot describe but exists, and makes your life extraordinary. So mom needs to tap into the magic, become more magical, believe in more magical possibilities. Like you can, positive affirmations are magical. Creating your private ceremony is magical. Journaling, writing your desires out is a magical act. Doing a burning ceremony, releasing your past, writing things down and lighting it on fire and burning it in a bowl or a fireplace to release your past so that you can be more present in the present and step more fully into your future in your wholeness. Out of relationship comes magic. Now that could be out of relationship, meaning you're not in the relationship. And this has a message for you too, Joe. You know, our relationships teach us just as much while we're in them as they do when we are not in them. So really get in and do the work no matter what layer of your experience you're having. Out of the friction of forgetting and remembering comes magic. Out of the mist of dawn and the mysteries of creation comes the magic that we call life. Out of your passion for existence comes magic. So, you know, get a little more into wonder. And then little sister gets wisdom. North white. This is like a Japanese pagoda in the mountains and the snow and the earth. If you're addicted to the process of becoming, there are storms on your horizon. Suddenly there's nothing left to become. You're face to face with your own empty being. Find the sacred space, a sanctuary of pleasant stillness in your heart. So go within to know that you are truly alone in this first step on the long journey of self-discovery on the path to power. You know, so it's really about us with us getting to know us, going within, connecting with our guidance, connecting with our divinity, connecting with pure source energy, go direct. And the final step is to learn you're already linked with the universe, that you are already part of everything and you already live in all the lodges of the universe. This is wisdom. So we are all one. So there's that. Let's see who else. I'm going to pull one for soul. Virtue. Wow, this is pretty cool. Wow. This looks pretty cool. Isn't that Africa, the continent of Africa? So we've got an abalone shell with a Buddha in front of it. So Native American and Buddha. And then we've got deer and antlers. And I'm not sure. Oh, that's a chair made out of driftwood or something. Looks like a Tibetan prayer wheel. Mountains. Cheaters. Virtue is one of the passive qualities of power. When you pull back the bow, preparing to set the arrow and define your target, you use strength, the will, the focus that you have collected within that part of yourself called virtue. Virtue is where you find inner truth. I'm going to put this in Messenger for you. Without virtue, there is no inner balance. Virtue comes from the unknown, quiet things that you do for the world and other people. With each virtuous act, your spirit shield becomes stronger and more beautiful, integrating the symbols of your inner life. So doing for others can be as simple as a smile. Doing for others can be as simple as uplifting them, you know, like you were talking about. You guys are trying to make light of things to stay lighter. However, like the deer, these symbols tread softly. Virtue marks your path on the other side, like the one who walks last. The virtuous person is in a position of power. Walk in beauty and virtue, as power often arrives quietly. And again, I want to recommend for you to use that vagus nerve breath to come out of fight or flight, because in that circumstance you're in, you are in stress and duress at all times. You're, you're so triggered that it's causing you to be afraid of your own shadow. I'm not saying that what you're enduring is not real. I'm just saying that it's being amplified by your fear. And just like the Archon feast, mind control feast. So take charge of your mind. I know you work really hard on that. So blessings and love, and just letting you know that I am in my heart always sending you love and supporting you. All right, so I'm gonna peek and see what we got going here. Oh, let's see. Connection Isis. Aw, meant to say thank you. Oh, bless your heart. You're welcome. We'll tell my mom and my sister. Okay, so let's see. Go back up. I just want to see if I missed anybody. It looks like we just got all family here tonight. Select few family. Blessings. Yeah, like I can't remember if it was 85 people saw the post that I wasn't going to be there, or 850. It was like just effed up insane. Okay. Okay. All right, almost done. Okay. Son is finally starting homeschooling. Is he going to be okay? And Bali, I just see Bali being really good for him. Some elder's going to take him under his wing. They're being fishing. I'm seeing buckets like crabs, beach. It's like a little kid's shovel and bucket, but it's because they're like crabbing or something like that. Learning how to live off the land, or he's going to thrive there. Starting homeschooling, is he going to be okay? Yes, is homeschooling are really good for him? Yeah, absolutely. Hold his feet to the fire, though. Don't let him schmooze out of anything. Bless your heart. You're welcome, honey. Oh, let's pull a card for your son. This one's calling to me. It's right on top. Conch and ocean. It's a rocky beach, though. Looks like Alaska or something. But Norma, my friend, is at the North Shore. Okay, north and white. Focus. Focus. Okay, hold his feet to the fire. Most of what you see in life is an agreement that something is in fact true. This is how I should be reading them. To develop power, focus on one aspect of your life. This could be your career, sport, some endeavor that you have passion about. Become an expert. So cultivate his expert nature. And then in the process of becoming an expert, you fortune your whole being. You collect the important parts of yourself. And I feel, Mom, that this has to do with you too and Enagic, okay? So not necessarily TFE, maybe. Let's ask about that. Not necessarily TFE, but that definitely, it has the seeds of potential. But get really savvy about the machine. You collect the important parts of yourself and you begin to live the life of a warrior. So this is perfect for your son. Rid yourself of attitudes that are not essential to your task. Hold his feet to the fire. Collect your energy and focus your power on wondrous and magical acts. Let the shell of your consciousness rise out of the ocean of your subconscious mind. It is just a matter of focus. And he's young enough where he could really train his mind and focus in really potent ways. So be good to know if you could tell me what kind of sport he might be in. I'm going to pull a card for Carl. Mystery. 18 is the number. It's a mystery. Looks like a lake out here, Carl. I could take you right to this lake. Ready to go to the United States? Okay, so this is called Mystery, and I can't read it sideways. Shaman can teach you about power. A magician can train you to become strong in spirit and competent in your endeavors in life. But to describe how a miracle happens or how you come to be a powerful magician is to try to explain the mystery. You can walk around the secrets of power, but if you describe them directly, you lose that power and destroy the mystery. Welcome to the mystery, and allow the miracle of existence to emerge from the darkness to transform you. So Carl and I have been working together, uniting in a vision for the business and stating in intentions and prayer. So this kind of is what it feels like to me, that it has seeds for both you and I with what we're creating, but take from it what really matters for you personally as well. All right. What else do we got here? Get your anxiety busting miracle tool here. Ah, yeah, that was what I was mentioning, the vagus nerve breath for soul. For anybody, actually stimulating your vagus nerve is super critical. Oh, and that brings me to a wonderful tip that I just learned. If you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling unhappy, two things. So if you're feeling unhappy, get into acceptance about your unhappiness. I just listened to Eckhart Tolle talk about this today. And he talked about get into acceptance about your unhappiness, and it falls away because unhappiness does not coincide with acceptance. So the more you lament over your sadness or feed your sadness, but if you just accept that you're sad and, love up that inner child, then let that sadness dissipate. But the vagus nerve breath one is a tiny little smile while you're going about your day, instead of like I'm doing constantly, frowning, trying to figure it out. So when you find yourself being crushed by the archons or the morphic fields, take a minute to give a little smile and then tell yourself the outcome you want to be experiencing instead, and just either be in gratitude or acknowledge having it, or acknowledge all the ways you have something that emulates that. So that then tells your vagus nerve that all is well. So the vagus nerve gets us out of fight or flight. And so when we give signals to the vagus nerve that we are safe, that we are well, that all is well, that we are peaceful, that then the vagus nerve calms the central nervous system. So try that. Also, it'll peel years off your face by smiling instead of frowning. Another thing is emulating a posture that emulates the energy of like victory, and it's arms up and it's yes, and the head is back. Yes. And if you hold that pose for 2 minutes, you will enter, like do that before a job interview, do that before you get on a video. I need to start doing that. And know that that gets you into that energetic field of victory. So that with a little smile, learning how to do the vagus nerve breath. There are some ear stimulating, pulling on your ear, massaging the ears. There are different ways to stimulate the vagus nerve through massage. So I don't know if you have time, Carl, to slap in the vagus nerve massage link. It's a video in the Breath of Life group. We're still taking people into the Breath of Life group. If you want to get into a pranic breathing practice, we have a live session on Monday and Wednesday at 8 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And there are 170 videos to choose from to fill up your daily practice in between. So thank you for joining us. Let's see. Did my twin flame wake up from his nap? He's not awake at this moment. He might be dreaming about you, though. Yeah, you're welcome for the beautiful reading, sweetheart. Okay, so he posted pranic breathing, and if you could post the video for the vagus nerve massage. It's Suki. I forget her last name, but you could search on YouTube vagus nerve massage Suki, Suke, I believe. She's got a really nice collection of videos on the vagus nerve, on self-soothing, on mental health issues. So tune into her. Look at he's got it. Good job, good job. All right, you guys. This is Maureen Keefe of Intuition Matters Unveiled, IMU. Thank you for joining me on this adventure and journey today. Take charge of your thoughts and your mind. Use the light virus tools. The blog post at the very top of the thread. It's Light Tools for Dark Times was the name of the blog. There's a video there that I tell an experience when the sea flu began, and got this, really potent information to use to keep our well-being and alignment going. And then we, check out that Hathor teachings by Kaia. So if you get a chance to scroll through that thread, there is a lot of good information. I think too we will copy that thread and maybe post it in the description. Let's see if I can do it from here. No, I can't. So we'll be doing that. Okay, guys, make your journey a magnificent, magical, honorable, and divinely aligned journey. Celebrate your successes. Be kind to yourself. Fire your inner critic. Hire an inner cheerleader. Have patience and compassion for those around us, because the pressure cooker's cranking up, and people who haven't been doing the work are bouncing off the walls. I can tell you that from the night shift readings I'm doing. People are not exercising very good self-management skills, and their options are getting smaller because they're in fight or flight. So when you do the vagus nerve breath, it opens up your options and helps you connect with others. It helps you digest, and it helps you sleep better. So all these things are critical. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about that medallion next time. Okay, you guys, much love. Until next time, may your journey be blessed in all ways, and let's rock out to Venato by Canal.